Comics and Games with Jess Fischel, looking at all the cool new stuff coming out.
This is Zoe.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Zoe Sugg. I work at Comics Press and at Critical Threat, and also I do cartoons.
So comics.
Yeah, comics. Okay.
You have more than me, so go.
Okay, yeah, let's go with Marvel first, just because we'll knock out all the, all new, all different. First up, we actually have A-Force. It's coming back from Secret Wars, and it's actually being done by G. Willow Wilson.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ms. Marvel.
Yeah, G. Willow Wilson is the one who did Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel is from the series before the relaunch. She's also doing the relaunch, but
I believe so, yeah.
really funny, really good writer. I like her.
Yeah, and it's cool to see her doing A-Force too, because she gets young girls so well.
Yes.
Like Ms. Marvel is so awesome and so real, so having her back on A-Force is gonna be cool. We also are gonna see Galaxy Girl Singularity. She's gonna be coming back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's adorable and super awesome, so we get to see her.
Yeah, so A-Force is still an all-lady team, right?
Yes, it is. And mostly same characters, She-Hulk, Medusa.
Yeah, She-Hulk is the leader.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
Because she's awesome.
Continues to be awesome, yeah.
Those thighs, though.
Yeah, right? Like, damn, girl.
Right? So yeah, A-Force.
Yeah. And then after that, we have Squadron Supreme. Honestly, that's not a series that I followed during Secret Wars, but I know its members are pulled from all the universes that got destroyed during Secret Wars. It was kind of cool because they were interviewing the writer. That's James Robinson, by the way. And he said that because they are so hell-bent on preserving this universe after their old one, perished, it's actually going to put them at odds with the Avengers a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody can not like the Avengers.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess somebody's thinking that they're making bad decisions. So yeah, see how that goes.
I mean, Tony Stark's on the team. They can't ever make bad decisions.
Yeah, maybe they had a problem with them, going and pissing off an entire alternate dimension / alien world.
Nah.
Yeah. Probably not though. And then after that, Starbrand and Night Mask is going to be coming out.
Yeah,
These
that one's
guys-
weird.
They were created in the 80s. They've taken on the Avengers, and now they're going to college. So, clearly the challenges are ascending in order of difficulty.
Oh, you poor thing.
I just graduated in May.
Aw.
Save me.
I've been away from college for too long and I miss it.
How many student loans do you still have?
Those, I went on scholarship, so I am good with student loans. I was one of the lucky ones. Nice. I have credit card debt now. Yay! So now we're getting to personal finances.
Anywho, let's get off of those
yes.
onto more Marvel things. Weird World is also coming out.
Yeah, and that was one of the Secret Wars titles.
Yes.
So it seems very weird to me that it's relaunching again after Secret Wars. It is got. I see what you did there. She's kind of bad at puns sometimes.
Yeah.
But Weird World, I don't even know if it's finished yet. I kind of lost interest in Secret Wars after it just became a cluster of fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because Weird World was one of those very small side things.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that its line in Secret Wars is done.
Okay.
But honestly,
But it's
not
back.
many people know about it other than that it's been really aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Oh,
Secret
it's a
Wars.
pretty comic. That's about as
Yeah.
much as I know about it because I haven't opened it.
Yeah. That's the same. I think I've
So
read 2 issues.
Weird World is starting up again.
Yeah.
Is that it
That's
from
it.
Marvel?
That might be except for Darth Vader, yes?
Speaking of Darth Vader Annual, the first annual comes out this week. The Star Wars Annual just came out last week or the week before? Last week. So now the Darth Vader Annual is coming out, and this one, the summary said, the planet Shu-Torun is out of line, so they're sending in Darth Vader to get it back in line. So Darth Vader is off to say, hey planet, you best behave. So we were talking about this
versus entire planet.
Yeah, that's basically what we're gonna get here.
Like a fair fight.
So Darth Vader has been seriously amped up in the comics. We were talking about this earlier, and he's so good in these comics. He's the fearsome, terrible crazy, powerful badass that you are told he is in the movies, but you actually get to see it in the comics. So if you only ever watch the movies, please read the comics. They're really good, and they're all canon, and they're all stuff you're not going to get anywhere else.
Yeah, definitely. And it's cool because they've ramped him up. Like in the beginning, if any of you guys have been reading the series, in the beginning he's kind of in the doghouse because he got the Death Star blown up. Like, oops. But then, like, after that, he kind of ramps himself up a little more, and then Invader Down takes on an entire fleet of rebel ships by himself.
In just his little, just like,
yeah, it's like a little shooter. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so like we go from there to like the entire rebel army to now an entire planet, and so you really just keep upping the ante, and this like legend of this badass that's going to be like probably perpetuated throughout Force Awakens is really kind of like you understand why his helmet would still be around and still be like followed and whatever.
Hell, I want
whatever Kylo Ren is.
I kind of want to worship the guy.
Well, I mean, I definitely had a small like Darth Vader action figure when I was 3.
Aww.
So none of the other Star Wars characters, but Vader. Yeah.
I mean, black.
Yeah.
So Darth Vader Annual comes out this week. Speaking of images or media franchises that are from outside of comics and are brought into comics, Dragon Age has a new miniseries coming out. It's a 5-part miniseries. Number 1 comes out this week. It's called Dragon Age Mage Killer, and it is written by Greg Rucka, who is one of my absolute favorite writers in comics. He's probably top 3. He writes Lazarus, which is one of my favorite comics of all time.
Really? The 30 copies of Lazarus that we have on the shelves didn't
sell them faster. We keep buying a lot because it's a really good book and it keeps selling.
Yeah.
So Greg Rucka is writing it, and he is a huge Dragon Age fan, and he just went to pieces researching this. He said he was so excited talking to all the developers and getting all the inside story so he could write this comic. It centers on a mage killer called Marius, and he said that they came up with the concept for this with the creator of Dragon Age. They said, well, we want the Boba Fett of Tevinter. So that's what this comic is going to be about.
Awesome.
And it starts just before Inquisition, so it'll be in line with the Inquisition storyline. So if you're playing that, it's right in the same timeline.
Okay, prequel time.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome, guys.
And again, cross-media franchises. This one started in comics. Judge Dredd has a brand new ongoing that's starting this week. And this one will focus on Judge Dredd he's waking up and he discovers that
he's Jorpile.
I had to try really hard not to expletive all over the place just then. Sorry. He wakes up to find Mega City 1 has been thrown back into the Stone Age, essentially, and he's basically a nobody now. Like, there's nobody around, the city is covered and it's broken down, and there's plants growing, and what's a judge to do?
Judge Dredd versus the dinosaurs?
Maybe?
Alright. I'm sure some T-Rexes are committing injustice somewhere.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's T-Rex.
I saw Walking with Dinosaurs when I was a kid. Those things are mean.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. But yeah, there's like a little Brontosaurus family. These T-Rexes are just like, yeah.
With big head and little... Okay. So yeah, Judge Dredd is coming back. It's a 5-part miniseries, so again, low commitment.
Yes, that's
sign up.
Good. Especially because Judge Dredd fans, I know you guys are a little more casual, like maybe you've seen a couple of the movies and stuff. This is self-contained and it's super cheap, super low commitment. Definitely hop on that.
Don't tell that to the Arizona judges, though. They're hardcore, man. They're awesome. They're a wonderful group of people. They've done fan films, and look them up.
Really?
Yeah, my
wow,
sister's been working on the fan films with them. My sister and her boyfriend.
Nice. See, this is what I miss out not being in the cosplay scene. Like everybody I know who's read the comics are like, oh, I really like them, and that's like about where it ends.
Yeah. No, they have a ton of fun together. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Arizona judges.
Cool.
And the Judge Dredd comic.
Yeah. All right, last one I think today is going to be Lucifer. Okay, you guys. I have so many feels on this.
You have feels?
I have so many. Occasionally I have feels. It's
what?
like I have a soul or something. Unlike Lucifer. Tight.
Aha!
Yay. All right, for those of you who have read Sandman, if you remember the arc where Lucifer quits being Satan, that happens in Sandman. He leaves hell and they have to fight over the real estate. It's really cool. Lucifer is this really, like, badass character. And he's back in this series. Somebody has killed God, and Gabriel accuses Lucifer of doing this. So it's actually being marketed as a, let me see if I can get this right, antagonistic buddy cop. Dang it.
Buddy cop.
Buddy cop. Antagonistic buddy cop story with an angelic flair, like is what the preview says. Yeah. So this is kind of weird, kind of cool, because it's based on Gaiman's characters. It's being written by Holly Black. Now, Holly Black is responsible for the Spiderwood Chronicles.
You said you were gonna be nice.
I know, this is true, this is true. And Spiderwood Chronicles were some of the best fantasy books that I read at the age of 12.
Oh, okay.
They were really cool. Holly Black has also done several young adult paranormal romance books that pretty much fit every cliche of that genre. Which is, you know, she looks at things in a different light, which is really cool. She's got this, like, Beauty and the Beast thing with, like, a troll under the bridge at one point that was, like, really neat. Yeah,
okay,
Beauty
cool.
and the Beast with, like, homeless kids and urban street trolls. So she's really imaginative, but
Yay!
Yeah, like, super cool and super great for Gaiman. Some of her handling of, like, human connections and relationships could be a little less... stale, maybe, is a word we'll go with.
They're stale.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it's teen paranormal romance fiction.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, for those of you who have experimented with that genre, you know exactly what that means.
Well, this
Right,
is non-romance, right?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Supposedly. Lucifer, Gaiman's universe, that's all really cool stuff, so...
It is. She's got
There's
a
potential
brilliant
there.
setting
We'll
to
see.
work with, and she has done amazing things before.
Okay.
I am hesitant to be like, oh my god, because...
It has a very pretty cover.
It is gorgeous.
It's a very pretty cover.
The artwork by Lee Garbett, who was on Loki, for those of you guys who read Loki. So
Yes.
gorgeous artwork.
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'm anticipating it.
That's Vertigo, right?
I believe so? I'm not
Okay.
sure. I
think
think
it's
so,
Vertigo.
because Sandman was Vertigo.
Sandman was Vertigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Or
So, all right, cool.
probably Vertigo.
I think that was it, right?
Yeah, that's it for today. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we went a little off track there a couple of times, but
Little
we're
bit.
getting better at this.
Yeah.
Or not.
I don't
You know, more the
Hopefully
same.
it's at least entertaining. We should really just start a podcast and we don't have to worry about length.
Oh, are those the rules?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, podcasts are like 2 hours. We could go forever.
That's why I have so many on my phone that I haven't been able to listen to because I'm like, oh, 2 hours. I don't have that much time.
Right. We have to cut somebody off mid-sentence. Well, anyway, we were like about to wrap that up.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.